What if I told you that you don't need a camera, you don't need to show your face, and you don't even need an expensive software to create your own animated avatar for YouTube? In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I create my avatars and animated them using just 3 powerful tools. If this is your first time here, my name is Adigbola Waris, and on this channel, I will teach you how to build AI-powered faceless YouTube channels, create AI content, and turn digital skills into income. Today, I'm breaking down how to create your own AI avatar and animate it step by step, even if you are a complete beginner. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and turn on the notification bell so that you can be notified anytime I drop videos like this. Alright, let's dive into it. The first app we're going to be using right now is our ChatGPT. If you don't have it, download it. You can find ChatGPT on either your Play Store or App Store. So this is how the interface looks like. So we ask ChatGPT, I would advise you to actually create your own story. If you have any story in mind, you can tell ChatGPT to give you script the idea of the story for you, understand? Or you write it here. ChatGPT will rephrase it, like it will look more realistic than asking AI to generate its own story for you, because it will give you the same story over and over again, and it will look AI-ish. You understand what I'm saying, right? So let's just dive into it. I have my own personal story in mind, like a very short story. I will tell ChatGPT to give me a story of a man. Let's type, give me a story of a very rich man that love wealth more than himself, but when sickness came, this is just a story I'm forming on my head. It's not that's how you can just create, like you can just create your own story idea from your mind. Okay, this is how it should be. Like this story now, I don't have it in my mind already, but I'm just creating it because I want a very short story, someone else's story that you know about. Okay, you can just give it to ChatGPT and it will help you rephrase that story, so you bring it back to life using AI. You understand what I mean? So that is how it works. So now I tell ChatGPT to give me a story of a very of a very rich man that loves wealth more than himself. But when sickness came, the money couldn't save his life. Full stop. That is just what I want ChatGPT. That is just the story I want it to create for me. So now, since we are doing a dialogue part, you understand what I mean? Dialogue means when you want character, like your own exact character to talk. It's not voiceover where voiceover will it will interpret everything that is happening in the story. In my next video, my next upper videos, I will explain. I also do tutorial on how you can create your voiceover stories and how you can create your voice like unlimited. It's not your voice, like how you can get a unlimited AI voice. I will give you the sites you can get your own voice. You understand what I mean? Because I know how it feels if you don't really have money to subscribe for the pro plan. So I'll give you the normal plan and I'll give you the free plan. You understand what I mean? So I will explain that in my next upper videos. So now, for example, we are doing a dialogue part, a dialogue format where the character himself will talk. So that is how this works. So I will tell ChatGPT I want this story to be in a dialogue format, comma, suspense filled and conversational. So this is what I want ChatGPT to create for me. You understand what I mean? Okay, let's also add, please add easy to pronounce Nigerian names, because ChatGPT might, this is a Nigerian story we are talking about. It's my going to be bringing Brian. You understand what I mean? So just indicate, please add easy to pronounce Nigeria. Add, okay, easy to pronounce Nigerian names. Full stop. So now let's see what ChatGPT will create for us. Okay, let me leave it in a bracket. Since we are doing this for tutorial, you understand what I mean? I want this story to be very short. I don't want this video to be too long like that. So I want a very short story. I want this story to be very short. So, and mind you, when you are creating, like, if you are using AI to create your scripts, like to create your own story you want to post online, make sure that it is not everything that it gives you that you post. Sometimes AI will give you something, even viewers, those that are watching your story, they'll be like, this thing is it is AI you are following. You don't understand what I mean? If AI gives you something, like it gives you dialogue, maybe it's dialogue format, maybe it's voiceover, maybe it's this, maybe it's that, make sure you change some things there. You don't just have to post, copy and paste everything. You understand what I mean? So you just have to add your own mentality to it. You understand what I mean? You don't just have to copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste. Add your own, so that your account won't also be flagged as inauthentic content. You understand what I mean? Let's dive into it. So this is the short story ChatGPT gave us. Okay, yeah, this is about 5 scenes of the story. So now the names here is Chief Kola Adebayo, that's the rich man, BC his wife, Tunde his son, Mr. Hassan, Dr. Hassan and Pastor Femi. These are the people in the scenes. I hope you understand what I mean. So the mansion scene. Okay. So now, after you have told ChatGPT to help you create your story, it is either you create your own story, like you write your own story. Maybe it's not your own story, maybe it's someone else's story that you know about. Maybe you've written it here, you've gotten everything, you've added yours and everything like that. So the next thing you want to do now is to tell ChatGPT to create the character prompts in that story. The scene by scene. Let's create scene by scene first. You understand what I mean? Scene by scene means the place they were. Maybe they were outside before, they talk small. The next thing, now they are inside, they talk. So that is how scene by scene works. So I'll tell ChatGPT, please give me, please, according to the dialogue, comma, give me a scene by scene image prompt. I hope you understand what I mean. So now, okay, let's indicate it. Please give me, according to the dialogue, give me a 3D a 3D pixel style. Since we are creating a story, you understand what I mean now? 3D pixel style, scene by scene image prompt. So ChatGPT will give us according to what it provide. You know, this is 1 to 5 scenes. So that's exactly 1 to 5 scene it will provide here. So I hope you understand what I'm saying. So now ChatGPT has given us the 5 scene by scene image prompts. So the next thing we are going to do now, you know, the first thing we generated story, the second thing, the first step we generated story, the second step we generated our scene by scene prompt, image prompt. Now the third one is our character prompt. Character is the individual, like Chief Adebayo now. If you see that character talking, you know that yes, this is Chief Adebayo. His wife Bisi. If you see this woman talking according to the character that is there, you know that okay, yes, this is Bisi. So that is the character prompt. Scene by scene is different from character prompt. You understand what I mean? So now I'll tell it to give me 3D the pixel style character prompt for the story. I think there are about 5 characters in this story. So full stop. And ChatGPT will give you the exact people in the story. Now this is Mr. Chief Kola Adebayo. That is the billionaire, right? This is his character prompt. Chief Kola hospital version. Okay, when he doesn't, I think when he became sick, all this kind of stuff. So there are 6 characters. Yes, there are 6 characters in this story. So now we have created everything, right? The next thing we are going to do now is to go to our Gemini. Yes, this is what we are using to create our image. If you don't have this Gemini, this is how the interface looks like. You can get it on your Play Store or App Store. So we are going to our Gemini to turn our scripts into image. That is our next step. Now head over to this place where it says create image. Now paste your prompt here. The prompt you got from ChatGPT, you paste it right here. Now let's go back to our ChatGPT to get our character prompts. You understand now? Okay, now this is Chief Adebayo. You see that this is very good. You see, it looks wealthy, kind of wicked. Okay, that is good. Now the next thing we're going to do is to go back again to our ChatGPT and copy Chief Kola older version. Let's just copy that first. Older version, right? Now the thing we are going to do, we are going to save this image. You understand what I mean? And because if we should just paste this prompt here, it might generate another person entirely, and we don't want that. You don't understand what I mean? Since we didn't add the facial details, the facial detail of that person we want, it will just change some little things there, but the face will still be there. You understand what I mean? But if we paste this prompt now, it can generate another person entirely, and we don't want that. We want consistent character in our story. So we'll just head over to this place, head over to this plus sign, go to gallery, that is it, and you select the video we just downloaded right now, you see that the next person Gemini creates for us will look exactly like this man. You understand what I mean? It should not be another person entirely. So that is why I put the man image first before putting the prompt. I hope you understand what I mean by that. Okay, now look at it. Look at this image. Look at this very well. Look at the man. Now look at his hospital version. You see that they look exactly the same. So that is what I'm talking about. Just have to download this too. Now we'll go back to our ChatGPT to create BC the wife. Paste the prompt here and generate. Now this is BC the man's wife. So now we'll go back to our ChatGPT again. You do this repeatedly after you till you get all your character. You understand what I mean? This is his son, the teenager Adebayo. Tunde. You do it in all the characters. You understand what I mean? You have generated the wife. Now this is the son, Tunde, the son, and the doctor. So now we just have to download every image. If you want to download, you just have to click on the image. It will bring out this interface. The download button right here. Download, and you will download everything. Now head over to our ChatGPT again. Scroll down to the scene by scene image prompt. This is the first prompt. Now make sure to read every scene it gives you. Like, make sure to read every scene to know every character that is in that scene. You understand what I mean? Now we have to paste this prompt here and read it. The luxurious modern Nigerian mansion interior, Lagos, glossy marble floors, interior, okay, glossy marble floors, tall glass windows, golden evening, chief collar. That is the first character in this scene by scene image prompt. That is the rich man, right? Seated on a large leather sofa, checking stock markets on smartphone. Okay. Middle-aged, wealthy Nigerian man. Okay. BC, BC, see BC here. That's the second character in this prompt. Standing nearby, looking concerned. Teenage son, Tunde. That means we have 3 characters in this scene. You understand what I'm talking about? We have 3 characters in this scene. So we just have to head over to our plus sign right here. Go to our gallery and select the 3 characters in the prompt. You understand what I mean? This is the man now. That's 1. This is his wife. That's 2. And this is Tunde, his son. That's 3. Just add it. Okay, that's giving us our this thing. Let me see what the son is looking. Okay, holding graduation paper. That's exactly what it is. You see now, you see what I mean by that? You see that this is the man scrolling through his phone. This is his wife at his front, and this is the son holding graduation paper behind them. You see that this is good. So now the next thing we're going to do is go to our next image, our scene by scene image prompt. This is the next one. Don't mind all these B, Jerry. So go download down A, B. I don't know why ChatGPT is doing. I've seen this. You just have to read this again and check the character that is in the prompt. You understand what I mean? We just have to do this in all the scenes. You understand? So now we have gotten Mr. Kunle at his house. Now this is where he was. This is where he's at work talking to his, his employees. Now this is when the sickness came. Him, the wife, and the doctor. So when the wife was holding his hand, like sympathizing with him, this is when him and his wife were alone in the hospital. Like maybe that sickness don't really enter him body. Now, I think this is when he became very weak, and the pastor was praying for him. You understand? That is the last scene of the story. It's a very short story. So now we're going to download it right from here, right from here. Yeah, from here. Read the scene. The character prompts we generated previously. Read the scene and add all those character inside that scene. Like for example, now this one, it says early morning hospital room filled with soft golden sunrise light. Pastor Femi, okay, this is it. Pastor Femi. I didn't generate Pastor Femi image. That is why it didn't bring out this thing, but it brought out a good pastor. So Pastor Femi praying gently at beside BC, crying. Okay, at beside BC crying. Chief Kola extremely weak but peaceful expression. So any person wants to generate, make sure to add the image. That is why we generate image first before the scene by scene image prompt, because you won't, if you just copy all those scene by scene prompts and keeps generating, you won't have a consistent character, and that's what is keeping the viewers locked in. You understand? So now we have downloaded all the image. The next thing we are going to do now is to go to our Grok, where we animate our video, our image into talking video. This is how Grok looks like. Like right now, this is one of the best app I use in turning images into animated videos. You understand? So, and Grok is absolutely free. All the app I use in this video, they are free. You understand what I mean? So we just have to enter the Grok. That is how the interface looks like. So you can get it on Play Store or App Store. You understand what I mean? Now when you entered into the Grok, you click on this right here. You can also generate image from Grok. It will give you bunch, like lots of images. But for the tutorial, don't worry, in my next upcoming tutorials I will teach you everything you need to know about using Grok. You understand? So now it will give us two options. Either we want to edit photo or we want to animate photo. Since we have gotten our photo already, like our image, the next thing I'm going to click right now is to animate. We are not creating any other images, we are animating them, like making them to talk. This is what we use. Now this is our characters. The first character scene is this, so we just have to click on it. Now we head over to our ChatGPT again, and scroll to where it gave us dialogue parts. Like you just have to copy from here to here, and mind you, don't copy everything, because if you copy everything like this and paste inside Grok, it will just generate rubbish for you. You understand? Grok can only animate up to 6 seconds video for you. You just have to keep animating, like keep generating it. You understand? Till you get everything, then you combine it together using CapCut. Don't worry, I'll show you all that later. So now what we have to do now is just have to copy to each scene and go back to our Grok. Click on this right here, because if you just paste it here and generate. It will generate image for you automatically. Click on it. You want to customize your own. If you click on this normal one, Grok will just animate anything for you. You understand? Since we want our character to talk, we want to customize it ourselves. We click on this custom. So now we just have to paste our prompts in there. The next thing we're going to do is, because the Grok might do something funny and be bringing the guys to talk, you understand? Let's just put it like the teenage boy at the back keeps listening without saying anything. You understand what I mean? Because Grok might be funny sometimes and give that Baba part, that chief collar part, give it to the son. You know, it will just complicate everything for you. So now click on generate. See what Grok generated for us. Let's play and see what it generated.
Kola, you haven't eaten since morning.
Food doesn't multiply money, BC.
But your health. Kola, you haven't eaten.
You see that this is very, 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 very okay. Like, it's perfect.
Since morning.
The teenage boy at the back just kept listening, not moving or doing anything. This is actually okay. So the next thing we're going to do now is to go back to our ChatGPT and copy from here again. Actually play with it, check how many character you can actually create using this, so you won't have issue with Grok. You understand? Businessman Tunde walks in. Tunde is the guy at the back. So at the beginning of this, I will say Tunde is the teenage boy at the back. Full stop. So that we just indicated Tunde, right? Because if you didn't indicate that Tunde, Grok will just bring another person, and we want viewers to know that Tunde is that teenage boy at the back. You understand? So that is it. Walks in. Daddy, will you come for my graduation today? And the father says, I have meeting in Abuja. You understand? So you know that the woman did not talk here. We just have to say it, that the woman keeps listening. You understand? Without saying anything. Because Grok might be funny sometimes. If you are getting value from this video, make sure to smash the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and turn on the notification bell so that you can be notified anytime I drop videos like this, because I'm sure you are getting value for it. So you just have to do me a favor by doing those 3 things, please. Thanks very much.
My health is fine. My business is what needs attention.
Daddy, will you come for my graduation tomorrow? I have a meeting in Abuja.
My health is fine. My business is what needs attention.
Daddy, will you come for my graduation tomorrow?
Let's just regenerate it. You understand? I hope you also see what I'm saying, right? The daddy, he was supposed to look at the father sitting down. Now he's looking at the mother. So Tunde, let's just walks in, comma, just have to edit it here, facing the father. That's what I'm saying. Facing the father, not the mother. Now let's regenerate. Grok has limits of video you can create a day. So after that limit, you can wait for some hours, maybe like 2 to 3 hours. It will refresh itself, then you start generating again. But I will give you trick you can use to create multiple. Like, you can create 10 minutes long dialogue story. You can create 10 minutes long, 15 minutes long a day using this Grok. I'll explain that in my next video, where I will be doing a full tutorial on how you can use Grok. You can generate unlimited. You understand what I mean? I will explain that in my next other video. That is why you have to turn on notification bell after you subscribe right now. You have to turn on that notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I drop quality content like this. You understand? Let's help each other. This is actually my first time, so thanks very much. I really appreciate it. So now let's play it and see what it gives us.
Health is fine. My business is what needs attention.
Daddy, will you come for my graduation tomorrow?
I have a meeting in Abuja.
We just have to use this like this. You understand? So the next one, what does it say? Okay.
My health is fine. My business is what needs attention.
Daddy, will you come for my graduation tomorrow?
I have a meeting in Abuja.
So what we have to do now is we have to download this video. You understand? Let me download that.
My health.
Kola, you haven't eaten since morning.
My health is fine. My business is what needs attention.
Daddy, will you come for my graduation tomorrow?
I have a meeting in Abuja.
After we've downloaded that, we just have to come to our gallery. Come to that image. Okay, this is it.
My business is what needs attention.
Daddy, will you come for my graduation tomorrow?
I have a meeting in Abuja.
You see that we have played it to the end. You just have to screenshot it so that it will start from here. You know that we can't just continue like that. The guy is still at the back. Don't worry, you understand what I'm saying. Sorry. So now, what Tunde says. Tunde is a teenage boy. The teenage boy. That is Tunde. Daddy, you always have something to. You always have meetings. If you go tell your papa this kind of thing, why not just talk? So what I will say now is Chief Kola doesn't respond. Now Chief Kola is the one sitting. You just have to put maybe another bracket inside bracket. You know, Chief Kola, comma, the one sitting doesn't respond. And also because Grok might go and be, you might be wondering why I'm doing all these things. Grok might go and be giving you another thing. So the woman behind keeps listening without saying anything. I have my reason though, so just have to generate it.
Daddy, you always have meetings.
You see what I'm saying now? You see?
Daddy, you always have meetings.
Why is the guy voice now deep? Don't worry, let's regenerate because we can't just leave it like that. Let's check our previous listing. The guy voice.
My health is fine. My business is what needs attention.
Daddy, will you come for my graduation tomorrow?
I have a meeting in Abuja.
Now look at his voice.
Daddy,
now.
you always have meetings.
Imagine that kind of thing. See what Grok you do. So we just have to give the little boy a teenage voice. What thing you do this for Grok safe? Sunday the teenage boy. What would I even say? teenage, young teenage voice. Alhamdulillah, sorry about that. Comma, quietly. Now let's regenerate. See, I thought see, but if you keep like repeating it like this, it will actually give you what you want. But for the purpose of this tutorial, we'll just use it like that. You understand? But if you keep, don't use it like this. So I'm also using it to do tutorial. That is why because I'm not posting it anyway. I'll just delete it. You understand? So if you keep generating it, it will actually, like, later it will give you what you want. If you have repeated this for like 3 to 4 times, it will give you what you want. Because I don't understand. Look what he gave me again.
Daddy, you always have meetings.
You see? So we just have to use it like that. You understand? Now let's move to the next thing. Now this is where he's at work. You understand? So let's just go to our ChatGPT. Scroll down to the second scene. Okay, is this the second scene? Okay, yeah. So let's just copy it, customize, and paste. Chief caller is the one standing. You have to indicate it. Chief caller. Bracket, the man standing by the middle, sha. Manager Kunle, one of the employees. One of the employees asked, "Are you okay, sir?" Chief caller said, Yeah, I'm good. It's nothing. Because of money. Okay.
I want double returns this quarter. Sir, are you okay? It's nothing. Increase the investment. I want double returns.
So that is how Mr. Caller collapsed. So now let's move to our next scene. This video is getting too long. I understand. So I don't want this video to be too long like that. Yeah. Let's go back. So this is our third scene. Yeah, I think that's our third scene. Yeah, that's the doctor. That's the doctor behind. You just have to paste it here. Beeping. The doctor test. I can afford anything. Looks at the man and this. It's not about money, sir. Just have to generate. Let's see what Grok will do again. So now we have generated our scene 3, I think. Yeah, scene 3. So this is it.
Chief, we ran the tests. Just tell me the bill. I can afford anything. It's not.
So we just have to download. If you are satisfied with it, like for me now, I'm satisfied. It's okay. 1.
What do you mean? It's late stage pancreatic. Even if you go to the moon.
So now let's go to our third, like the fourth scene. We don't want to stay too long here, right? Yeah, this is it. Just have to go back to our ChatGPT again and copy billions. It laughs softly. I've copied all those ones. I've copied those ones. Go to customize, paste this. So now let's generate. Generated our fourth scene. So this is how it goes.
BC, how much is in my accounts?
Why?
Just tell me. BC,
This second one.
Billions.
Billions. But I can't buy one extra year.
So that is our fourth thing. You just have to download.
BC.
Billions.
And if you want to download on Grok, this is where you just have to click on this after the video, and it will automatically download inside your phone storage. So now let's go to our last scene. The last scene when the pastor was praying. The pastor, I mean. So we just have to add our own ending part. You understand? Because if I say I should be explaining other things right here, it will just take time. It will take time. Pastor Femi praying softly.
Chief, do you have peace? I built houses but not.
So now this is the last scene, the last but not the least of the story we are creating. So now let's play it accordingly so that you can see.
Home. I gathered wealth but not time. Chief, do you have peace?
So now let's download everything.
I just wish I could have at least.
Now the next thing we are going to do now is to go to our CapCut and add everything. You understand? This is where we combine everything, edit and post on our social media. So now the first scene is this, I think.
My health is fine. My business is what needs attention.
Kola, you haven't eaten since.
My health is fine. My business is what needs attention.
Daddy, will you come for my graduation tomorrow?
I have a meeting in Abuja.
So we just have to go 1, 2. Oh, that second one is. Wait, let's go back to our Grok. I didn't download that guy part. This.
Daddy, you always have meetings.
So let's just download it. Yeah, so that is the first one.
My health is.
Kola, you.
Oh, okay. This is how it works. 1, 2, 3.
Even if you go to the
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
BC.
7, 8,
Chief, do you have peace?
9, and 10. So we have 10 phrases. Sure. So we just have to edit everything right here. So now let's play everything. The thing you have to do here is to cut out the leftovers, like where the. Don't worry, let me play it.
Kola, you haven't eaten since morning.
Food doesn't multiply money, BC.
But your health.
My health is fine.
So just have to cut out this little part. Cut out this first part too. So now.
But your health.
My health is fine. My business is what needs attention.
Daddy, will you come for my graduation tomorrow?
I have a meeting in Abuja.
Daddy, you always have meetings.
Oh, you understand? You understand what happened here? You see that it's continued from that exact place. You can't even know that they join something. But the only thing that can be obvious here is the voice. Which is why I said if you keep generating, it will actually give you what you want. But for the purpose of this tutorial, that's why I had to do it like this. You understand what I mean? So it will continue from there. They won't even know that something happened. Like they won't know maybe you caught something. So the only thing that makes this obvious is that voice. So that is it.
I have a meeting in Abuja.
So you just have to cut out this little part where the guy haven't talked yet.
Daddy, you always have meetings.
So that is it. Then cut out the SS part.
You always have meetings.
It's okay like this. Split and delete the other one.
Meetings.
Okay, I think I mistakenly added another thing. Why am I just forgetting like this? I didn't download this other one.
Increase the investment. I want double returns this quarter.
So let's just add this part.
Increase the investment. I want double returns this quarter. Sir, are you okay? It's nothing. Chief, we ran the tests. Just tell me the bill. I can afford anything. It's not about money. What do you mean?
So, you just have to keep editing like this. You don't have to leave any
money.
essays, like,
what do you mean?
So that it can be more okay when posting.
It's not about money. What do you...
When I'm done editing, you will see what I'm talking about. So now, when you are playing it, this is how it looks like.
Kola, you haven't eaten since morning.
Food doesn't multiply money, BC.
But your health.
My health is fine. My business is what needs attention.
Daddy, will you come for my graduation tomorrow?
I have a meeting in Abuja.
Daddy, you always have meetings.
Increase the investment. I want double returns this quarter. Sir, are you okay? It's nothing. Chief, we ran the tests. Just tell me the bill. I can afford anything. It's not about money. What do you mean? It's late-stage pancreatic cancer. Then fly me abroad, America, UK, anywhere. Even if you go to the moon, the time left is the same. BC, how much is in my accounts?
Why?
Just tell me.
Billions.
Billions. But I can't buy one extra year. Chief, do you have peace? I built houses but not a home. I gathered wealth but not time. I just wish I could have at least listened to my family. I just wish I could have one more chance.
So that's exactly how I create and animate my AI avatars using just those powerful tools. If you are serious about starting a Faceless AI channel, this is one of the most powerful skills you learn right now. In my next video, I will break down step by step on how you can go about all this app easily. If this video helped you, make sure to like, subscribe and turn on notification bell because we are just getting started, and I will see you in my next one.